God wants to use you. Yes, you. God wants to use you. See, there's no coincidence on why this video popped up on your Explore page. There's a reason why. See, you might be going through something in life. You might be scared on making a decision. You might be scared on your next step. You might be scared on your next plan. You might not know what your future holds. You might be scared and you might not know what to do next. But wait, God wants to use you. God wants to use you for his glory. God has a plan for you. God has a plan, a beautiful, perfect, wonderful plan for you. Any plan that you think that anything that you're following that is not of him, I promise you, it is not as good as what he has planned out for you. He has something way bigger and better and wonderful stored up for you. But you have to just allow him to use you. And I know sometimes when we're trying to figure out what God is calling us to do or where God wants us to go or what God is doing in our lives right now, I know sometimes it's hard to figure out, but just trust him. Trusting in God, trusting in anybody is when you trust them. Like when they're going somewhere and they're leading you somewhere, you'll go there without a hesitation, without wondering where it's leading you towards. Because either way, if you trust somebody, if you truly trust somebody, wherever they're leading you towards, you know it's going to be good. You know they're not just going to lead you somewhere where everything's just going to be bad and then just crumble and mess up. No, like how we trust in God, you have to follow him. You have to truly sacrifice some other stuff just to understand what he's using you for. And I know sometimes there's some stuff that we don't want to sacrifice, but if you want to figure out what God wants to use you for, you have to sacrifice some stuff. Like me, I had to sacrifice friends. I had to sacrifice relationships. I had to sacrifice going out all the time. I had to sacrifice all this stuff just to really sit down and think and realize what God was actually calling me for and what God wanted to use me for. Like some of you guys might know this verse, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans not to harm you, but to give you hope in the future. That just shows you God has a plan for you. God wants to use you. See, you might think you might not have a purpose in life. You might be on the edge. You might be taking all these drugs just to calm you down and just to figure out what you're going to do in life. You might be chasing the wrong thing. But I promise you, God wants to use you. God wants to use you. And God has a plan for you. And God is calling you to do something. But you have to trust him. And I promise you, some sacrifices might have to be made. But I'm telling you, you should do it. Because what God wants to use you for is way bigger than what you think you're supposed to be used for on this world.